Hi, welcome back to Advent, well, actually Christmas with Antonia. This is the last third excerpt that I will share with you from Charles Spurgeon's Christmas sermon on Luke 2:14. When they had sung this, then the angels sang what they had never sung before. Glory to God in the highest was an old, old song. They had sung that from before the foundations of the world. But now they added this stanza. On earth, peace. They did not sing that in the garden. There was peace there, but it seemed a thing of course, and scarce worth singing of. There was more than peace there, for there was glory to God there. But now humans had fallen, and since the day when cherubim with fiery swords drove out the man, there had been no peace on earth. Wars had raged from the ends of the world. Man had slaughtered one another, heaps on heaps. There had been no peace on earth since Adam fell. But now, when the newborn king made his appearance, the swaddling band with which he was wrapped up was the white flag of peace. That manger was the place where the treaty was signed, whereby warfare should be stopped between man's conscience and himself, man's conscience and his God. Do you not feel, my brothers and sisters, that the gospel of God is peace to humans? Where else can peace be found but in the message of Jesus? Go, legalist, work for peace with toil and pain, and you shall never find it. This sacred peace between the pardoned soul and God the pardoner, this marvelous at-one-ment between the sinner and his judge, this was it that the angels sang when they said peace on earth. And then the angels wisely ended their song with a third note. They said, good will to man. Philosophers have said that God has a good will toward man. But I never knew any man who derived much comfort from their philosophical assertion. Wise men have thought from what we have seen in creation that God had much good will toward humans, or else his works would never have been so constructed for their comfort. But I never heard of any woman who could risk her soul's peace upon such a faint hope as that. But I have not only heard of thousands, but I know them, who are quite sure that God has a good will towards humans, and if you ask their reason, they will give a full and perfect answer. For God gave his Son. No greater proof of kindness between the Creator and his subjects can possibly be afforded than when the Creator gives his only begotten and well-beloved Son to die. Though the first note is godlike, and though the second note is peaceful, this third note melts my heart the most. Some think of God as if he were a morose being who hated all humankind. Some picture God as if he were some abstract subsistence taking no interest in our affairs. Hark ye, God has good will toward humans. You know what good will means. Well, swearer, you have cursed God. He has not fulfilled his curse on you. He has good will towards you, though you have no good will towards him. Infidel, you have sinned high and hard against the Most High. He has said no hard things against you, for he has good will towards men. Poor sinner, you have broken his laws. You are half afraid to come to the throne of his mercy, lest he should spurn you. Hear you this, and be comforted. God has good will towards humans. And if you say, Lord, how shall I know that thou hast this good will towards me? He points to yonder manger and says, "Sinner, if I had not a good will towards you, would I have parted with my son? If I had not good will towards the human race, would I have given up my son to become one of that race, that he might by so doing redeem them from death?"